Hi, I'm Steve McLean and welcome to my lab. Okay, today we're going to go through how to install Code Composer Studio on a Windows 10 machine. First thing you want to do is open up your favorite browser. I use Firefox. You can really use anything. You could use Explorer if you want, although that is the most popular browser for downloading other browsers. Chrome works, Opera, whatever you got. We're going to dial up the company that makes our product. If you look at the box, you'll notice that it's Texas Instruments. Texas Instruments is a giant corporation. They've spent the last several decades buying up all the electronic parts manufacturers in the world, and now they're super huge, and they're so big that all they need is two letters to find them. Texas Instruments, TI. Should be good enough. I don't know who the rapper is, but Texas Instruments will be one of the top links. And if you scroll down the page, you'll see they make all kinds of chips. Space grade chips with super op amps and A to D converters and power supply chips and all kinds of good stuff. Okay, what we're looking for is Code Composer Studio, CCS. And we're looking for Code Composer Studio for the MSP, which is for the microprocessors. Now the Code Composer Studio is an integrated development environment. I'll go over what that is in a second, but first let's go to Get Software. Now there's two different downloading packages. One is a single file installer. That is over a gigabyte. Or they have a smaller installer that'll just pull in the bits and pieces that you need. This IDE is designed to support all of the microprocessors that Texas Instruments makes, and seeing as they make a lot of different processors and digital signal processors and various other things, this is quite a large package. We're just looking for a little part of it, so we'll just use the on-demand installer for that. And you'll see that it's downloaded. And we want to say save file. We're going to go for version 10. And we can see that the file came in. We're going to open the file. And we trust Texas Instruments. We'll let it mess with our hard drive. So the IDE has the editor and the compiler and the debugging tools and online help and a way to just sort of tie in all of the tools we need in order to develop software all in one place. This program takes quite a while to start up. Have a bit of patience. There it is. Welcome. And we're going to say next. Now, you need to print this agreement and carefully analyze it and make sure that you agree with all of the terms and that trust everybody with yourself. You know, you're going to follow all these things and do all these things and accept it wholeheartedly. And then we hit accept and next. It says everything's all okay. It says pending reboot. It always kind of says that. It also says to turn off your antivirus. I've never really had too much trouble with leaving the antivirus on, and I'd just as soon not turn it off. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll ignore that. We'll let it install in the default place, which should be c:/TI/CCS1010. Okay, so we got a choice between custom installation or full installation. Well, a custom installation is what we want. Full installation is going to pull in that whole gigabyte and have every compiler for every part, and it'll just be a big giant pile of stuff on your computer, none of which you're ever going to use. So we'll just go with the custom installation for now. And all these are all the different families of processors that Texas Instruments supports. For this course, we are only interested in that one, the second one from the top, which if you look at the box that your development board came in, you'll see it's the simple link MSP432. And so we're just interested in the one compiler, so just click on that one checkbox and have that one checkbox checked. Then we can click next. The development board has a built-in debugger, and that's this top one that's you can't even unselect. If you are fortunate enough to have one of the other debug probes and stuff in your part of your kit, you want to install the drivers for that, then you can check these other two boxes. But for our purposes, we don't need to do that. And we'll note that these DSP kits won't work. And it's all ready. Let's say next and let her rip. Okay, now it's going to start downloading all the bits and pieces. And it's going to get everything ready to install. Even though we've only picked a tiny part of this development environment, it's still quite a large, complicated beast with a lot of pieces to it. So we can see it's installing zillions of little files and all their little hidey holes. Well, that took about a half an hour. Code Composer is all installed and ready to use. Now it's time to get out there and start coding. In the next videos, we'll show you how. Bye for now.